of bytes on the hard disk. So in a computer there are the two types of the memory. We can say the RAM or ROM. So whenever the any program do the any coding, so that coding will be stored in a temporary purpose, means in a RAM. So that will not be stored on the permanent basis. So for that we need the concept file. So in a file handling using the Python, in this session I am going to cover these whole topics. That is, first one is what is the file, need of the file, again types of the various files supported by Python, again various operations of the file in a Python, like file creation, file read, file append, file write, and also the file close, as well as the file again rename, file delete. So these all topics I will cover with the help of the coding of the Python. So this file is nothing but the, we can say that it is a collection of the records. So what is meant by record? For example, there is a file student record file, again employee record file. So what are these records? So record is nothing but, in simple terms we can say it is a what kind of the information. So this information of the same type store into your file. So this file is a collection of the records. In a simple terms we can say file is a stream of the characters. Stream of the characters, like a file will contain the ABCD, numbers, special symbol, etc. So in a computer, this operating system support the various types of the files, like MP4, again HTML, .exe, .c, .cpp, .java, again .flv, .png, etc. So these all files will be store permanent data in the hard disk. For example, HTML file, this will store the coding of the HTML in the hard disk in a permanent basis. So that's why we need the file. So what is the need of the file? Whenever the any user of the computer wants to store the permanent data, permanent record in the hard disk, we can say the in a ROM, or we can say the permanent storage. For that we need the file handling concept. So in a programming, sometimes it is not enough to only display the data on the console. We can say the not only takes the data from the user, we have to store the in a permanent basis. So for that there is a concept file handling, for the input as well as the output, as well as the storing the data in the file. So our operating system, like a Windows, have the various types of the files: audio, video, again JPG, again .exe file, .bin file, etc. So there are the number of types of the file. But Python programming support the important three types of the file. First one is a text file, second one is a, we can say the binary files, and third one is a CSV file. So what is this text file? So text file is nothing but, we can say this file will contain the number of the characters, that is, we can say the group of the characters, and that characters will be represented information in the form of the ASCII or Unicode, in the form of the ASCII or Unicode. And in a, we can say the, for example, notepad. So using the notepad we can create the new file, so that will contain the characters like ABCD, numbers, special symbol, etc. So these all characters have the particular representation in the computer with the help of some coding. So that coding, for example, ASCII or Unicode. So this first type of the file, that is text file, it will contain the group of the characters. And in a text file, whenever they handled by the Python, each and every line have the special character. We can say the EOL, that is the end of the line. So second types of the file that will be supported by the Python are the binary files. So this binary file, we can say they store the data in the same way as a store in the memory, like a .exe, .mp3, .image file, .word document file, .video file. We can't read the binary file using the text editor. So for example, is it possible to read the audio file or video file using the notepad? Not possible. So this binary file will be store the information in the same format. So there is no any coding will be used for it, but it will store in the binary format, that is 0 and 1 at the back end. But for the text file, it will store in the form of the ASCII or Unicode character, that is particular encoding will be used. So third type of the file is CSV, that is comma separated value, that is it is store the all the data in the form of the tabular, that is rows and columns like a spreadsheets. So these three types of the files will be supported by the Python. So next term is the various operations on the file. So whenever any user wants to store the data, first compulsory task is it needs to create the file, again it stores some data, again it read that data, again write that data, it append that data, it rename that file, it delete the file, etc. So there are the number of the operation. So we are going to cover this all operation using the Python coding also step by step. So first operation is a create operation, or we can say the read operation or write operation. So Python support the in a Python there is no needs to we can say the import the external libraries. So this Python support the built-in function to read, write or creating the file. So name of that function is a open. Name of that function is a open. So what is the output of this open? Open gives the output as a file pointer. So what is this file pointer? So this file pointer points to the your actual file which is stored in the your hard disk. So whenever user wants to perform the operation like a read, write or append or etc. So these whole operations will be completely controlled by this file pointer. So it points to the actual file location on your disk. So second parameter is a mode. So what is the meaning of mode? For example, I like to open the file in a read mode. Read mode means that user wants to read the content of that file. Second mode is a write. Write means that user wants to write the something data inside that file, and file is already created, or that user wants to create the new file and write that data. So for that there is a second mode is a write, and third mode is a append. Append means there is a file is already created but user wants to add the new data. So that is the append mode. So second parameter of that open function is a mode. Third parameter is a buffer. It is not compulsion to use the buffer. So buffer will be system or one line or 0. So there are the three parameters for the buffer. First parameter is a we can say. So what is the meaning of buffer? So whenever user wants to store the data in the file that temporarily store in the RAM, we can say the memory. So that memory is nothing but the buffer. If the third parameter I will give the 0, so there is no buffering concept will be used. Again, if the I will give the third parameter as a 1, so that buffer memory will be single line. And if the I will give the negative number, then buffer size will be system default. So forget about that buffer. It is not compulsory to use the buffer. So important two parameters will be, first one is a file name and second one is a mode. So there are the various modes available in the Python. First one is a R. So what is the meaning of R? So this mode is nothing but reading the only content of that file, and our file pointer will be moved to the beginning of the file, and this is the default mode. You can say this is the by default. If I forget to give the mode, by default it will open the file in the read mode. So second one is a RB, means read the binary file. If I will give the R, by default it will open the file in a text mode. And for binary I need the mode parameter as a RB. Again R plus means it will open the file in a reading as well as the writing. RB plus means it will open the reading and writing of the binary file. So whenever there is a B is present, so it points to the binary file. So these are the concept about the various operations where again we can say the types of the files supported by the Python, etc. So we'll move forward, that is implementation step by step of the how we can create the file, how we can perform the read, how we can perform the write, how we can rename the file, how we can delete the content of the file. So we'll see in the next session. Thank you.